Welcome to the Tiny House Ideas podcast. If you wouldn't mind, would you mind sort of just giving us an example of some of the other daily habits that you've implemented? So, for example, sort of what does a day in your life look like, for example?
Day in my life includes one of the very first things I will do is I'll spend a half an hour. I mean, for me, it's studying scripture, but whatever the wisdom literature of whatever the wisest source that somebody has access to that they feel inspires them, helps them. I mean, for me, the study I'm doing right now has been life-changing. Absolutely, without a doubt, life-changing. I feel like I've come away from it over the last few months with a hugely expanded vision of my own life. I mean, that is what it has done, and it continues to do. And it's been very, I look forward to doing it. I spend about half an hour doing it, sometimes a little longer, not often less. So that's what that's grown into. I go on a walk now. It started in COVID, a walk with my wife for about an hour. We are fortunate enough to live kind of out in nature. And but before all this, and before the habit, we just really wouldn't go for walks. I mean, really, if I think back to it, we sometimes as a family would go. And now it's like an everyday thing, and it's been so valuable. It's just been multiple benefits to that habit. It's great to be physically, outside, the emotional benefits of just the mental benefits of the air, and fortunately we're in California, so the weather's really nice. It's nice to be out. Emotionally beneficial, just to be talking back and forth. No, we don't bring phones with us, no interruptions. We just talk. It's great for our relationship. I mean, it's just really, really high value. We spend time with our children. We'll do a little sort of family council / devotional kind of experience, and we don't miss those. I mean, sometimes those, the quality is different on different days, right? I mean, I've got 4 teenagers now, effectively.
Yeah, I can imagine.
However, here's what I would say about the what you were saying about snowballing. I mean, it's grown into something good, really good. And so it still takes something. Some mornings, maybe we're doing it a bit earlier, or waking kids up, or they're sleeping in. So it can be a bit,
needs a bit of a nudge.
Sketchy. But the culture has grown to enough to a degree that they really want to talk. And so if you told me 10 years ago that our teenagers, that the problems we currently have with our teenagers, I would not have bought that. I mean, the problems we have are literally trying to fit that meeting into half an hour because they want to talk. They want to share their insights, opinions, and talk and engage. Probably our biggest challenges is getting, maybe not our biggest, but it's in our top 5 challenges, is getting our children to stop reading books at night.
Really?
And absolutely, they have read so much.
Wow.
And way, way, way more than I had at their age.
Yeah.
Our eldest daughter's graduated high school a couple of years early, and so has been at a local university here in the last year or two. And so we were just, she's applying to a new university, and in the process he's applying to BYU as a university of choice. And as she was doing it, we were saying, oh, well, you should probably count up the books you've read. And we should just stop counting 200 books. And I had not done that by the time I was, her age.
Yeah.
And I don't know how I got onto it, but I think what I'm trying to communicate is the power of the positive upward spiral.
Yeah.
That is possible because if the culture isn't built, it is relatively effortless right now. It doesn't. I don't walk around every day going, my goodness, my life as a dad is easy. My life, I don't feel that. But there are times when I have been, perhaps if I say it this way, sometimes I've been with other family dynamics or even professionally working with some dynamics, and I'm like, oh yeah, it is easy. It is effortless. This has become brutally painful because the culture isn't there supporting it. And when the culture is in that way, you can't solve it through force.
Thanks for watching this little teaser for the Tiny House Ideas podcast. If you'd like to listen to the full episode, it's available on all major streaming platforms, so that's Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and all of the others. Alternatively, if you'd rather watch it sort of in a video format like this video has been, then that's available on Patreon. Just search for Tiny House Ideas. So thanks again for watching. Please do check out the full episode, and thanks again.